Good evening, everybody. Joe from Feel Like Craps. I do feel like craps this evening, and I hope that you do too. A random roll here. Waylon just put this one out, and I like the theory behind it, and I like that it's short, sweet, and simple. He calls it the 6-8 Buster. I think it's absolutely ingenious. So we're going to roll it out, and we're going to see if we can get the dice gods to cooperate with us. We're going to have initially here 30, 60, $90 on the board at the beginning, and we work every roll. It involves the 6, the 8, and the don't. We probably should have a $900 bankroll to get through 10 shooters, but we're going to try it with 500, and hopefully the dice gods are good to us. We work every roll on this. Our first bets that come out for the come out roll are always the same. They're the 6 and the 8 for green chip level, and we've got a $30 don't pass. That's it. And we're looking to hit a 6 or an 8, so we're working every roll. Here we go. Our first shooter's coming out. Let's see what happens. We get an 8. Very nice. Working the come out. Easy 8. That's a $35 winner. Now we're going to take our profit and we're going to bust it up. So here we go. This is a $35 winner. And we're going to pay it out the long way, because we're going to have to pay it out. We actually don't need to do this. I'll do it for the first roll, but we can use what we have left out here. Actually, we don't take the don't down. $30 for the don't stays up. We just go to the red chip level on these bets upstairs. And we don't bet the point. So we get 3 numbers. We're going to get the 5, the 6, and we're going to go to the 10. Everything else is going to come back to us. And yes, that's good. All right, we're good. Here we go. Now we just roll it out. Dice are out. That's snake eyes. That's the spot and a dot. Doesn't help us at all. And of course, for the record, we always buy the 4 and 10. Waylon didn't in his video. He did a standard place bet. I am always a fan of getting the most money I can. That's a point hit, so that doesn't help us. That means that the don't pass bet took a powder. So we're going to restart. Dice are out. Here we go. Work to come out. And it's a craps 12. That's boxcars, the Bum's Delight on the Friday night. That'll push everything to the next bet. That's a 6, easy. A mixer, 156. That's a $35 winner. Now we're going to bust up the profit. So, whoop. Rolling off the table there. That can come back. And we got 5. We don't do the point, so that's 5, 8, and 10. And we need to give the 8 2 top hats. And now we got $32 on the table versus a don't pass of 30. So if we hit the point, we lose $2. Dice are out. Excuse me. 2, 1, 3 craps. To roll too late. Dice are out. Here's a 6-1. You're all done, son. So we lose our cap money. He calls it, Waylon calls it the hidden vig. Couldn't agree with that anymore. We're going to get 30 for the don't. We lost 2 shooters. I'm not keeping track of shooters. Actually, that's 1 shooter. We had 1 shooter go down. That shooter just lost, so we got that. We're going to go back up upstairs. We're working the come out. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6. We're having some good luck here on these come out rolls. Easy 6. Good for 35. That'll be a $35 win. We reduce these bets down to green chip level. And again, we got 5, 8. We'll go with 5, 8, and 10. We got to dress the 8 up. 1 roll, and we're going to make back that cap money. 1 hit on any number. Dice are out. Hard 4, only number we don't have anything on. That's the ballerina. We are buying the 10. Dice are out. 6, 5, yo, 11. 1 less dot would be nice. Continuing on. 6, 3, Nina. We don't have anything on Nina. She's the only thing we don't have covered other than the 4. And there's a 10. Very nice. Easy 10. We'll drop a buck for 20. Dice are out. We just collect now. This is just a collect strategy. There's the point. That's horrible. We lose 30. That's a 6 for the point. We'll bring everything back down to the rack and reset. $30 on there. $30 on the 6 and 8. And the dice are out. And that's a hard 8. That's Bert and Ernie, the square pair. So everything's going to come down up here. We're going to get 35 bucks. And we're going to pick 3 numbers upstairs. Not the point, and an outside number. So 5, 6, 10 once again. See if we can get something going here. Dice are out. Nope, we're not going to get anything going. We're going to lose our cap money. Going to be good for 30 downstairs. But we had 32 on the board, so we lose $2. Not the end of the world. We lose a shooter. Dice are out. We're looking for a new point. It's a hard 6. We're having some good luck on these opening rolls. We're rolling the inside numbers for the point, though. So that really doesn't help our cause all that much. It's going to be a $35 win. A grinding strategy indeed. It does win money over time. Because basically now we're just playing with profit from that opening win. So hopefully we can get a shooter who will get some rolls in here on some good numbers. Dice are out. It's a 5, Viva 5. That, we're going to drop a buck for 15 on that one. $14 winner. Drop the white chip, get 3 reds, call it a day. And move on to the next roll. Dice are out. 314, nothing on a 4, easy 4. We just don't want that 6. 6, 4, 10, we want that. Again, we're buying the 4 and 10. We always buy them, $1 for 20. We get $19 now as opposed to $18. Every dollar helps when you're at the craps table, in my opinion. Just for the record, we'll put the buy marker on it. Dice are out. 4, 2, 6. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. We can hit points tonight. If we actually had a strategy that we're on the pass line, we'd probably be taking a bath because we never roll points when we're on the pass line. That loses that. We get $30 for the don't pass. We're on the come out. Dice are out. That's an easy 10. 6, 4, 10. Big Ben, our best friend. It's number 10. He's our point. Nothing there yet. We got to wait to roll a 6 or an 8. Dice are out. That's one less dot would be nice, shooter. We're on the outside now. That's Nina, 6, 3, 9. And there's an easy 8, a 6, 2. We'll take that back. We'll pay our $35 for the win. And we'll pick 3 numbers. I prefer the 4, 5, and 6. I don't prefer to lose another $2 in cap money on a point hit. So dice are out. Here we go. Craps 12. Box cars. All the spots and dots we got. Dice are out. Let's try again. Shooter 3, 2 Fever. 3, 2, 5 is good for 15 after we give the casino a buck. Dice are out. A 1, 2, 3 craps. No harm, no foul. 3, 2, 5. That's the 5 race car driver. Oh, we like race cars. Oh, we like race cars. Another 15 for our troubles. And you can see how things are slowly getting a little more full on our rack. Dice are out. 6, 1. You're all done, son. Actually, it's a cap loss, but it's on winnings, so the casino gets to take back its money. We will, however, take our $30. We've got, should be down another 2 shooters. Because that was another 7. We forgot to take one off before when we hit the other 7. All right. Back to our normal configuration for the come out. Dice are out. Hard 10 once again. That's the hard version of Big Ben. We let things ride as they are. We're looking for an inside number. That's an outside number shooter. That's an ace trade, an easy way. 3, 1, 4. A 1, 2, 3 craps. We could have used him on the come out. Dice are out. Easy 8. That's an 8er from Decatur. It's going to be good for $35. And you know the drill with the 4 and the 10. Dice are out. Here we go. 6, 2, 8. We don't have anything on the 8. It's the only number that didn't get the 11. Hard 4, ballerina. That's a buck for 20. Pay the vig, collect 4 red chips, hand the dice to the shooter, and the shooter shoots the dice, and we got a result, and it is a 7-5-2-7. Everything goes back except our don't bet. Our don't bet gets a return. We take away a shooter. We're halfway through the shooter count. Six, 8 in the don't. Here we go. Dice are out. Hard 10 once again. Big Ben. We are just all sorts of inside numbers and 10s for points. These 6, 8s, and 10s for points. We gotta wait. Dice are out. We gotta roll a 6 or an 8 first. That's a 12. Once again, all the spots and dots we got. Dice are out. And 6, 1, 7. That's a problem. That recovers one of them. The other one goes away. Dice are out. Hard 6. Pair of trays. That's good for 35. I'm gonna take the bet and just put it over there because we'll need it again soon. 35 bucks. This time the 6 is the point. So we go 5, 8, 10. Dice are out. Here we go. And 0.7 out. Doesn't help. Doesn't hurt much, but it doesn't help. 2 and this. Yep. Trade that back and take a green chip. That's a 0.7 out, so we're down to 4 shooters, and back on the 6 and 8 we go. Dice are out. We're ready. That's a 2-1-3 craps on the come out. That'll be good for the $30 we lost on one of those don't bets. Dice are out. Here we go. Oh, and we're off the table. You know what that means. Hopefully not, but you know. Standard superstition. Stevie Wonder says superstition ain't the way, but here we go. 4-4, hard 8. That's good for 35. Pay that 35. And away she goes. 5, 6, 10. Because why not? We've been rolling 10s. Not at the right time, but we've been rolling them. Dice are out. Here we go. Yo, 11, 6, 5, yo. Single the field. Dice are out. 5, 4, 9. Nothing on the 9 shooter. That doesn't help us. Continuing on, dice are out. 5, 1, 6. That's good for 15 after we trade in a white chip. Dice are out. 3, 1, easy 4. Very good. That doesn't help or hurt. Dice are out. 6, 1, you're all done, son. We made back the cap money that we're going to lose, but still stinks to lose it. This, my friends, is a $30 win on the don't. We're going to keep $1 here, trade it in for a green chip, trade the other 5 in for a green. That is a 7 out, so that goes away. We're back on our setup. Dice are out. Here we go. Easy 4 at your door. 3-1 easy 4. Point is 4. We are still vulnerable. And off the table yet again. The pit boss has checked that die. They've given it the okay. No funny business. Dice are out. 3 craps. 1, 2, 3. Could have used him a roll ago. Could have used him a roll ago, too. 2 rolls. Now, that's a snake eyes. The least number of spots and dots we got. Hard 6. That's nice. 6 the hard way. Good for $35. Put that in there. And split it up. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll regret it, but we'll do 6, 8, 10. Because the 6 and the 8 are more favored to roll than a 5 or a 9. Dice are out. Here we go. Craps 12. The bum's the light on a Friday night. 3-2 fever, nothing on a 5 on this particular shoot. Dice are out. Bert and Ernie, square pair. We'll pay it out the long way. We need some white chips. It's a $14 win. Dice are out. 6-3 Nina. Nothing on Nina. Dice are out. Kiss 6-5 yo 11. Continuing on as our shooter. That's a 7 out for Trey Casino Payday. We lost $4 on that one. $4 of our spread that was out there. Not necessarily a loss in the overall. It's probably more of a break even. But we're going to get 30 back. On the don't, we're going to take a shooter off the count. Back on we go. Dice are out. 2 shooters remain. 6-3 9. First point of 9 for the session that we've had. Dice are out. Here we go. Shooter's looking for a 9. It's a 6 easy. That's good for 35. A mixer. Take it, put it back, and have our spread here. We got a 5, 6. I'm just going to do the 4. I prefer to keep my money. Even though the 4 is not used in the original strategy. So you know what? We may as well go to the 10. I did use the 4 before just to vary it up a little bit, even though when Waylon did do the strategy, I don't recall him ever putting a bet on a 4. Dice are out. 5-2-7. All that, and it didn't matter. Our shooter 0.7 out, so whatever. Down to the final shooter, folks. The final shooter is upon. We're going to get $30. That's a don't pass win. Final shooter coming out. Dice are out. Easy 4. 1-3 ace trade, a easy way. Got to keep everything as it is. Dice are out. 6-4, 10. Easy 10. We're now looking for some inside numbers. We're not going to get them. That's a 7 out. That's the final shooter. He just cost us a lot of money. I'm going to count up and see how we did here through 10 shooters. Well, I don't think it's all that bad. We started with a $500 bankroll, and here it is. The rest is profit. Not a bad showing at all. This is going to get, those are going to color up. Look at this. What a good showing for this strategy for 10 shooters. Not a bad deal at all. Those color up, and we have a $332 profit. What a little gem of a strategy. Had a good feeling as I was watching it. Looks like it's true. All right, folks. Not bad. Daily paycheck has been made. We're over 50% profit on this particular roll. So that's good on the 6-8 buster from Waylon. Thank you, Waylon. On that note, Joe from Feel Like Craps here. I always feel like craps. I hope that you do too. Remember, when we go to the casino, we never bet with money that we cannot afford to lose. Until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, be well, stay safe, and as always, may every trip to that craps table see those dice gods be forever in your favor.